Hello, my name is Ivan White, and today I have the opportunity to talk about something that is pretty important to me. This week, our learning, we talked about microaggression. And so, the best way I can explain it is microaggression is kind of like the breadcrumbs that's not quite the big cheese to racism or other isms or schisms as it relates to the workplace. Our text kind of defines microaggression as a non-overt type of racism that happens within the human experience. I think about why this was important to me, having witnessed microaggression and seeing its effects long term. I think it's important that we learn about it and explore its processes and concepts. I think about a time a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, one of my colleagues came to me and was saying, she experienced kind of microaggression from our supervisor. At first, I kind of tried to blow it off, or, I really didn't understand it until she gave me some more information on it. And there was these subtle things that my supervisor would say to her that I can see now was pretty microaggressive, if that's the right term. Being African American, I think that microaggression happens very haphazardly at times. Being well spoken or dressing nice or being friendly. Those are just normal things that happen in my world. But if you are going into a job or a meeting and someone, I just really didn't expect you to speak so well, or I just, you're so much you're not like the other, people I grew up with, or, something like that. Those are very microaggressive type of comments. In the research and things I did this week, I think it's important to kind of be aware of those moments, how they happen in the workplace, and how we can be present and stop those things if we speak up and say something. I think the final piece I wanted to talk about is, what do you do when you encounter microaggression in kind of the clinical setting? Again, I think it's important that people speak truth to power, always being open to understand where your client is coming from, but also setting very clear boundaries and challenging those comments, asking people why they said that or what do they mean by that. It sometimes stops people's bigotry or inadvertent racism from actually happening. So again, microaggression is it's a subtle type of racism or experience that people have. And it's not just based off of race. It can be against normal, other marginalized people, maybe those who have, who follow into LGBTQ, those who are dealing with disabilities in the workplace, and just a lot of other things. I think the most important thing, the takeaway is, you have to be aware of where you are. You have to be aware of your biases. You have to be aware of comments that might offend other people, and be open to hearing that from the people that you serve, the people that you work with, the people that you encounter on your day-to-day lives. Thank you, and have a great day.